the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
There's a lot of you don't know about the fantasy headlines. Nation. Headline nation. Fantasy headlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yeah. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
What's up? What's up, nation? Staying hydrated. Getting our protein in. Sorry. I thought I was going to have my protein bar done by the time I switched over, but I didn't quite get it done. Fueling the body real quick. We got a zesty leg workout in yesterday. The legs are feeling great, by the way, just in case you were wondering. We've got a really nice definition in the thigh region right now. Obviously, the calves feel great. I don't need to tell you all that. You guys know that already. Jet, I'm going to be honest. I'm tired, man. I am tired. I am ready for the season to be over with. I want to secure some championships today. I want to secure the championship today. Lock in some dubs for the nation. And then I want us to get ready for the offseason. To be honest with you. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm interested in. Also, definition on the beard today, top notch. If you had to rank the beard right now, scale of 1 to 69, what would the beard be ranked? Beard looks good today. You did some 12-ounce curls yesterday. Why do I feel that there was liquid in there? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Cool. Headliner Nation's amazing. No questions. Just wanted to say that. Wouldn't be in the championship without you guys. All love to the nation. Cole, congrats. My 73-year-old father got thrown into the buffet table by the cousins. That's a heck of a Christmas. Let's do some updates real quick. Marvin Harrison Jr. is active for Week 17. Could be on a snap count again, though. Chris Olave is active for Week 17. Harold Fannin is active. Dylan Sampson is active. Tet McMillan is active. He showed up this morning on the injury report with an illness, but he is active, it says. Packers are expected to rest key players in Week 18. Green Bay is locked in as the 7 seed in the NFC. Let me update my notes there real quick. Pretty sure yesterday I wrote maybe if they lose and the Bears win, Packers are a 7 seed. They are the 7 seed no matter what. So let me write down in my notes here that yes, Packers will be resting key starters next week. Okay. Ricky Pearsall is likely to play this week. Not sure I would really roll with him. George Kittle is highly unlikely to play. So if you have George Kittle, we need to find a replacement for him ASAP. We have to find somebody for him ASAP as possible. King Henry, 216 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns last night. Holy crap. I think that's basically it for right now. Red Hulk snuck in a super chat before I had a chance to turn him off. Pick 1 in a PPR, Pearsall, Burden, KW3, Marvin Harrison Jr. Safest floor is KW3. Highest upside, probably Burden. I don't know if Pearsall really gets a boost, to be honest with you, because I don't, with as banged up as Pearsall has been, they're going to want him healthy for the playoffs. I'm wondering if he's managed too. Pass the beast, becoming a new member. That's not true, because then right below it says that you were a member for 3 months. Huh. Do I start Jake Tonjes or Taysom Hill? Also want to thank you guys and Derrick Henry for getting me in a good place in the championship. I'm going to go with Tonjes. Tonjes over Hill. Gabriela Jimenez becoming a member for the 3rd month. PPR, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. ETM, Corn and Dowdle, Tracy, Walker, give me ETN. For the 2 wide receivers, Puka, Wilson, Wandell, London. Safest bet, Puka and Wilson. Most upside, Puka and London. For the tight end position, I'm going to play Strange. And then I'm picking only 1 flex. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the wide receiver that we didn't choose earlier. So I'm going to play 3 wide receivers. Puka, Wilson, London. Strange is my tight end. ETN is my running back. Kazin becoming a new member. Kazin, welcome to the exclusive Headliner Nation. Jesse with his weekly hot dog peach emojis. Jesse thinking of his boy K-Rich. Ronnie Plotz. Welcome to Hole and Chop. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Wait, Kazin. It says Kazin's becoming a new member, but then it says he's celebrating a month with us. Super weird. And a full PPR, start London or Mike Evans. We have Mike Evans higher. Also Tonjes or Jawan. I have Fannin and Kittle. I'm in a 50-50 matchup. Well, Fannin is absolutely playing. If you're asking me to flex one of these guys, I would go with Tonjes if you want more upside. Jawan Johnson if you want to play it safe. My glasses are dirty. Give me just a moment. Can't see. I can see. It's just fuzzy. Kyle, did you cover weather yet? I'm concerned about Devontae today. Haven't covered weather today. I did during the live stream yesterday. That game is going to suck. With a capital S-U-C-K. That's right, capitalizing the entire word. That's how much it's going to suck. Give me a minute, and we will take a look. Anna, can you do me a favor? Can we add the word bears to the list of banned words for today, please? The Browns-Steelers game, as far as I know, is not that big of an issue. There's only one game with a significant issue today. There's only one game with a significant issue today. All the other games are eh. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, they're still expecting that the worst of the weather will miss. Maybe a little bit of a downpour early, like before the game, but in game, it's not going to be that bad. The big one, the big issue is Philadelphia at Buffalo. And let's take a look at what Kevin Roth is saying over on Twitter at Kevin Roth. Philadelphia and Buffalo still looks like rain. I think it rains pregame, in-game, post-game, alternating between moderate and heavy rain. The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch from one Sunday through Monday afternoon, and while that doesn't necessarily mean the heaviest of the rain comes in-game, it does tell us something about the nature of the rain. Very, very heavy. High-res models do show some of the heaviest of that rain during game time. I'll double-check radar pregame to be sure, but it's going to be wet. It's going to be an issue for the offense and special teams. I'm not worried about Arizona, Cincinnati. I'm not worried about New England, New York. I'm not worried about Seattle, Carolina. I'm not worried about New Orleans, Tennessee. I'm not worried about Pittsburgh, Cleveland. The only game I'm worried about is Philadelphia, Buffalo. That's it. That's it. Agath becoming a member for the 14th month and a half PPR, 0.5 tight end premium. Do I go Baker or T-Law? We have T-Law higher than Baker this week. Higgins or Tet? We've got Higgins higher this week. KW3 or Sharp? I'm going KW3. T-Law, KW3. Omarion Hampton, Puka, JSN, Higgins, Amon-Ra, McBride. We're already on the same page. You have exactly who I would play. Voltic Swift, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Ronnie, Tyler Shuck or Baker Mayfield? I'm still going Baker Mayfield. I'm like 95% sure. Hold on. I don't have the rankings up. I got to do it real quick. I'm getting some electrolytes this morning as well, chat. Damn good electrolytes there. Really make you feel good. Bake. We've got Baker at 13, Tyler Shuck at 15. Baker at 13, Tyler Shuck at 15. D-Hen becoming a member for the 36th month. Manangai, Sharp, Abuka, Michael Carter. Pick one. I'm going Michael Carter. Started Goff, and then also the New Orleans or the Seattle defense. Let me take a look. Seattle or New Orleans. That's going to be the Seattle defense. Happy New Year's. Thanks for all you do. D-Hen, Happy New Year's to you as well. Why is my live stream so far behind? However you pronounce it. Becoming a member for the 3rd month. Oh, whoa, scrolled. Thanks for everything. I've limped to the championship and a half PPR for the flex. Brenton Strange, Darren Waller, Emeka Abuka, Chris Godwin, or Alec Pierce. Safest bet for me here is going to be Brenton Strange. Alec Pierce is going to be your highest upside. Way risky. Alec Pierce is very risky compared to the rest of them. Brenton Strange, I think, is probably going to be your safest bet for that middle ground of some touchdown potential and still a decent amount of volume. Servando Briggs becoming a member for the 23rd month. Good morning, Kyle. And a full PPR, Abuka or Parker Washington. Thanks for all the work you guys do. First time in the ship. Woo! If you want to risk it, you risk it with Parker Washington. Don't love it. Abuka doesn't have even close to that type of a ceiling, but he is safer. Parker Washington could get you 2 or 3 points as his floor. Abuka's floor is probably like 5 points. The Moroverse. Andre Vega Jr. Welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation for both of you this morning. Ivan Hernandez becoming a member for the second consecutive month. Hey, in a full PPR, Burrow or Stafford, we have Burrow higher. Evans, London, or Higgins, I'm going Evans. Tight end, Fannin or Pitts. That's probably pretty damn close. We have Pitts at 3, Harold Fannin at 4. Pitts at 3 and Harold Fannin at 4. Thanks for all you do all season. Yvonne, appreciate you. Nicholas Ortiz, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Gustavo, becoming a member for the 4th month. Strange or Barner, need upside. I'm going with Strange there. Oscar, celebrating a month membership with us. PPR currently started Goff, JSN, Diggs, Javonte, Bucky, Kittle, flexing Devontae Smith. On my bench is Wandell, Stevenson, Dowdle, Pearsall, Tonjes, waiver, AJ Barner. I'm not worried about AJ Barner. I'm getting Devontae Smith out of there, though. I'm going with Wandell Robinson over Devontae Smith. Kareem becoming a member for the 4th month. KW3 or Tracy. Kenneth Walker. And should I replace Tet with Luther Burden or Tucker if Tet is sick? Tet is sick, but he's expected to play. I mean, I'm fine leaving Tet McMillan in the lineup as of right now. If you want to play it a little bit safer, then go Luther Burden. Bears beats NFC North champs. Battlestar Galactica. I will let Jesse have this. It is okay. It is okay. Jesse can have this. Every team deserves their day, especially teams that are going to get knocked out of the playoffs in the first round. My only issue with the Bears is their defense hasn't been all that good, and they essentially lucked themselves into the NFC. Now, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, so I'm not taking that away from them. However, you lucked yourself into a playoff spot. 5 games this season? Just imagine if those 5 games swung the other direction. Again, NFC North champs, that's great, excellent, awesome. However, when it comes to the playoffs, are you going to get lucky that many times again? Are they going to... That's my concern about the Bears in the playoffs. That's my concern about the Bears in the playoffs. M1 money, Charbonnet, Hill, or Tonjes to flex. Hill safest, Tonjes most upside. Bukowski, we're going Pitts for sure. Brad, I'm sitting Devontae Smith, projected to lose by 24 and need upside. Taysom, Juwan, Parker, Washington, Alec Pierce, Devontae Smith. I'm going Alec Pierce. Voltic, Swift. London, Sampson, Carter, Burden. London most upside. Sampson safest in a PPR. I've got the hiccups. Kareem, Chicago looks like they're in a similar situation that Washington was in last year. That's not a bad... I mean, that's a solid comparison for sure. Now, Washington went into the playoffs and looked just excellent until they ran into Philadelphia. WJN becoming a member for the 36th month. Shout out to the best in the business. Thank you, Kyle. Keep banging, Nation. WJM, appreciate you, my man. Is it worth going with Shuck over Hurt given the weather situation in the Philly-Buffalo game? Hurt still has way more upside because he can run, right? Maybe get you some rushing touchdowns. So I'm not necessarily sitting Jalen Hurts. If you're that concerned, I think Shuck has a solid floor, but I don't think his ceiling is anywhere near Jalen Hurts. Hey, get healthy. Do it, my man. Get healthy. I've been waiting for the Lions to be healthy for 2 years now. Christian. A.J. Brown, Myers, or Moore. Personally, I'm leaning towards Myers and Moore. Let me just make a blanket statement. Oh, Brad, you need 2? Oh, 2. Okay, give me Alec Pierce and give me Parker Washington. You got to shoot for all the upside in the world. Let me make a blanket statement. If you are going to ask me about the wide receivers in the Buffalo-Philadelphia game, I'm going to tell you to sit them. Because everything I'm reading, the weather is supposed to be horrific in that game. I'm not worried about the running backs. I'm not necessarily worried about the quarterbacks. Both quarterbacks have rushing upside, rushing touchdown potential. Tight ends, I'm taking a little bit of a downgrade too, but it really depends on who else you have available. In no way, shape, or form am I going to tell you to start a wide receiver in that game. If you don't like it, don't ask. And if you think that you're going to regret it, then just go with your gut. It's that simple. I do not want to see anybody in the comments at any point in time tomorrow being like, I can't believe you told me to sit. I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you to sit them. If you don't agree, don't ask. Yeah, wedding. I was getting in between reading and weather, and I got to wedding. I'm telling you to sit any wide receiver in that game if you ask me. Dreamville becoming a member for the 36th month. Start Myers, Michael Wilson, or Sampson in the flex. Michael Wilson has the most upside. Sampson is the safest. Stiffy McNasty becoming a member for the second month. 3 different flexes. Ramondre Stevenson, Dowdle, Wan'Dale Robinson. I'll go Wan'Dale. Tracy Jr., Dowdle, Warren, Stevenson. I'll go with Warren. Tucker, Sampson. I'm going with Sampson. And then Hurts or Brissett. Hurts has the most upside. Brissett is not a bad secondary option, though. So if you want to play it safe, go with Brissett. Jerry Soto, good morning, Kyle. Need 1 flex. Wan'Dale, Marvin Harrison Jr., or Barner. I'm going Wan'Dale. I'm sorry. Can I just hold on a second? Because I'm seeing a name pop up a lot right now that is actually catching me off guard. Is there a reason that we are so enticed with starting A.J. Barner today? And I don't mean just as a tight end, but I'm having people ask me if they should flex A.J. Barner. Why? First and foremost, Carolina's middle of the road when it comes to tight ends. So it's not that great of a matchup. Also, let me remind you what A.J. Barner has done as of recent. Tight end 27, tight end 21, tight end 22, tight end 35. Kareem, that's not an awful excuse. So, he scored a touchdown last week and was the tight end 6. I get that. But 1, 2, 3, 4. In the previous 4 games, he didn't finish inside the top 20 tight ends. In 5 of his last 6 games, he's been outside the top 20 tight ends. I don't understand why A.J. Barner is all of a sudden and A.J. Barner could trip and fall into the end zone today and absolutely be a hit. I get it. Like, I'm not saying that he's going to suck today, but it just seems very weird that we are so caught up on A.J. Barner out of nowhere. It's not like he's strung together several good games. It's not like he has a great matchup. I would risk it with Taysom Hill over A.J. Barner. Safer. Carson Native, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Taysom can be a start today, but it really depends on who you have. Anthony, if I have Travion Henderson, I'm playing him over Ramondre Stevenson. We've got Burrow ahead of Lawrence. Right? We have Burrow one spot ahead of Lawrence. Jay Rich. Tet, Pierce, or pick up Downs. I'm still going to go with Tet there. Valoria. Wandell's a little bit safer than Waddle's a little bit safer than Wandell. Wandell has more upside. Michael Carter or DJ Moore. Give me Michael Carter. Waller, Pittman, or Burden. Pittman's safer. Burden has more upside. I will start Tonjes over Taysom Hill. I always throw up in my mouth when I say Taysom Hill's name. Here, let me tell you exactly who all I would start over Taysom Hill. I would start Trey McBride. I would start Kyle Pitts. I would start Harold Fannin. I would start Brenton Strange. If you're looking for upside, I would start all of those guys over Taysom Hill and Jake Tonjes. If you're looking for upside, McBride, Pitts, Fannin, Brenton Strange, all of them would be over Taysom Hill for upside. In terms of safety, I would still play Juwan Johnson over Taysom Hill. I would still play Tyler Warren over Taysom Hill. I would still play Dalton Schultz over Taysom Hill. Now, who are some guys that I would play alongside Taysom Hill in terms of just as risky? Jake Ferguson, just as risky as Taysom Hill. Dallas Goedert, just as risky as Taysom Hill. However, I would play Dallas Goedert over him because of the weather situation. I would probably play Darren Waller over Taysom Hill still. And if Dalton Kincaid plays, I would probably pick Dalton Kincaid and or Dawson Knox over Taysom Hill. I would play Taysom Hill over Colston Loveland. I would play Taysom Hill over Colby Parkinson, Mike Gesicki, Hunter Henry, A.J. Barner. There. I feel like I covered it. Callie becoming a member for the 34th month. Yo, Kyle, Steelers or Seattle defense? We have Seattle higher. I'm like 95% sure. No, I lied. Pittsburgh is higher. We have Pittsburgh higher. Pittsburgh is higher. Playing against the husband for third place. You already know how to help me. Hey, Callie's husband. If you're close, I need you. If you're in the room, I need you to come a little closer. Just come here. Come here real quick. Just come here. I just want to say real quick that I wish you the best of luck, because a spouse losing to their spouse in the playoffs, it's going to be an off season of just pure torture. Pure torture. Come closer. Stop backing away. Stop backing away. Come closer, please. Come here. So just imagine if you lose this matchup, and every time you see Callie over the next several months, she just reminds you how much better she is at fantasy football. So I would like to say again, I wish you the best of luck. But suck it. Suck it, Callie's husband. Suck it. Suck it, Callie's husband, okay? Because Callie is going for your throat. And I'm not talking about just like, she is going for the jugular all off season long. When you see Callie walk through the house, you're going to know that she is superior at fantasy football. Suck it. All right, Callie. Nailed it. Danny. Sweep the leg. Danny becoming a member for the 39th month. Good morning, Kyle. Happy Sunday. Currently in the championship. Thanks for all the advice throughout the season. Start one between May and Purdy. We have May ranked higher than Purdy. Yes, we do. Shannon becoming a member for the second month. Need lots of upside in a half PPR. 1 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. Barkley's going to be my running back. I'm going to go with Higgins and Wilson at wide receiver. If you want the most upside, then London is your flex. If you feel like you need to add a little bit of safety there just in case, then it's Dylan Sampson. We should have done like a top rope suck it, like off the top rope. Like been like, hey, who else listen, I'll save it for somebody else. Who else needs their opponent to be told to suck it? Because we'll go top rope on the next one. Niners, Strange or Stevenson? PPR, I'll go Strange. Nicholas, Stevenson or Pittman at the flex? I'll go Pittman. Can I tell Josh Jacobs to suck it? I mean, he is, yeah. Rosetown? Yeah, absolutely. Brothers for sure. Hey, what's his name? What's his name? I need to know his name. I cannot do a top rope flying suck it without knowing his name. What's his name? We should get the shirt tucked in so we're all ready to go. Shirt's now tucked in. Okay. Strings, drawstrings are tight. Chad, hey, Chad. Chad. Yo. Chad, I need you to watch very carefully. Come closer to the screen because I need you to be able to visualize what's getting ready to happen. Okay? Oh, I did not lock my chair. That would have been bad. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Chad, come here. Come here. Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. Guess what, Chad? Suck it! Suck it. Suck it. Flying suck it first thing in the morning. Actually, it's afternoon now. Take that, Chad. Play that on Pete. Yep. Did you hear me pull a quad? No, I'm good. The quads are good today. The quads feel good. We have a lot of definition. A lot of definition in in the calves and the quads. Am I watching a man hitting his crotch on a live stream? Yes, I am. Actually, I wasn't hitting the crotch. I was in the crotchal region. Your kids' friends are going to watch. Listen, my kids' friends think it's awesome what I do, so. Patrick Hunt, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Lisa, happy Sunday and a full PPR. Walker or DJ Moore? Walker is safer. DJ Moore has more upside. Very risky. Marinda Jane becoming a member for the second month. Pick 2. Tet, Swift, Myers, Jennings, or Higgins in a full PPR. Need a lot of upside. Most upside is Jennings and Higgins. My kids think you're awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Patrick Hunt becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Steven Siciliano becoming a member for the 49th month. Kyle, good morning, handsome. Stafford or May? We have May higher. Diggs or DJ Moore? I'm going Diggs. Need to score points. Worried about the Patriots running too much. Go Headliners. I'm going to go with Diggs with the injuries that they have right now. Nashua, NBL. Welcome to Hole and Chop. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Jeremy, I don't have kids, and I think you're awesome. I will tell you though, I got a serious leg workout in last night. Okay, like, you know the type of workout that is so good the next morning your legs still just feel like jello? That was the type of workout I got in last night. So when I hit the ground there, I'll be honest, my legs tried to give out for a second. Daniel Penrod in the chat. Daniel Hot Dog Penrod, as he'll be known around these parts from now on. Sodano Music. Darren Waller for me. DC Nation. Michael Carter if you want to play it safe. Michael Wilson if you want more upside. We should probably get like a good stretch in though. We've got some definition on the thighs. We feel good. I got to start buying some new clothes though, because my clothes are getting too big. Nashua, Ibuka, Tet, Tonjes, or Waller. Give me Tet over Ibuka. Give me Tonjes over Waller. Yes, chat, we are stretching right now. Cheers to another fantasy postseason with you fellas. Been in the show every year since I found y'all. Captain Colonel, appreciate you. Trey Perez, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Jeff, becoming a member for the third month. Taysom or Tonjes. Give me Tonjes. Have a blessed Chubb Sunday. Yes, sir. Gonna get some stretching in right now. Right now, we're stretching really the core region. Okay. Kyle in the Nation can't stop working even with a few days left in the year. We don't stop. Don't forget, brand new live show starts not next week, but the week after. Brand new live show. Headliners Unfiltered, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Make sure you check in. Headliners Unfiltered, everything in the world of sports. You're not going to want to miss it. VL Clear, becoming a member of Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Elhan, becoming a member for the 27th month. Taysom Hill or DJ Moore in the flex. Tight end premium. Since it's tight end premium, I would say Taysom Hill is safer. White Castle on me if I win the championship. BTJ, DJ Moore, or Alec Pierce. I would say, believe it or not, Alec Pierce is probably the safest bet. We've been very filtered up to now. I feel like I should raise the desk and stand for a little bit. Oh, hold on. We're going to stand for a while. We're going to stand for a while so we can get lots of movement in. VL. Start one. Travion or Michael Carter. Travion Henderson still has the most upside for me there. Shakir, Godwin, or Parker Washington. Godwin if you want to play it safe. Parker Washington if you want to risk it for the most upside. I'm going Genty over Kyron. How would you rank Trey Tucker, Luther Burden, and Darren Waller? If I'm ranking them in upside, Burden, Waller. Excuse me. Burden, Waller, Tucker in that order for upside. If I'm ranking them in terms of safety, Burden, Tucker, Waller. Red Hulk, Tonjes or Warren? Tonjes I would have higher still for upside. Is Pierce a better start than Burden or Corum this week? I think he has more upside than Corum. I think he has more upside than Burden. I think Burden's a little safer. VL, you are welcome. Something Cheetos. Bucky or Henderson? Still going to go Bucky there. Rico or Luther? Rico is safer. Luther still has a little bit more upside. Patrick, we have Lawrence over Brissett. Steinhorst. Corum, Sampson, or Abuka? Give me Sampson. Coker or Burton? Is that supposed to be Burton or Burden? What's going on with YouTube? Hold on. You guys can still hear me, right? My YouTube is just frozen right now. Let's wait. My hope is you guys can still hear me. Well, if you can hear me, we're waiting because my YouTube just froze and I can't get it to do anything. So how about that weather today? How about that local sports team? Okay, I'm getting messages. We can hear you. Okay. Oh, we might be back. Okay, I think we're back. Perfect. Good morning. Let's get these championships. Start to Warren Gainwell and Kenneth Walker. I'm assuming that's a Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. I don't want to start two from the same team, so I would go with Warren and Walker. Warren and Walker. Firebug, Burden or Warren? Y'all have to tell me if it's Tyler Warren or Jalen Warren. I'm assuming Jalen Warren. I'm going with him. Saints, Giants, Bucks defense. Saints, Giants, Bucks defense. Saints, Giants. It is the Saints defense. Coker or Burden? Burden is safer. Coker, a little more upside for me. 274 people watching right now. Not bad. Not bad. %70 of the starting offense and defense enter the portal. Oof. It's going to be interesting. I'm keeping an eye on Michigan and Utah and BYU over the next week and a half. Those are going to be the interesting ones for the portal. Lisa, I'm going Michael Wilson over Trey Tucker. David Yarborough, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. I missed somebody. Oh, my man. Okay, we need to do something because your name says Vola. So if I want to give a shout, this is where I always get... Do I use people's real names? Do I not use their real names? Do I use people's names that they are known by in the chat? But then people are going to be like, hey, you missed somebody because you didn't say their real name. I don't understand why YouTube changed everyone's names. If you figure out how to fix that, let me know. Anyway, great championship week to all, and happy New Year's filled with growth. Woo! 1 PPR start to Evans, Tep, Myers, or London. Evans and London if you want the most upside. If you want to play it safe, Evans and Myers. Doomsy celebrating a month membership with us. Best play with Kittle out. Full PPR, Dowdle, Tonjes, Hill, Burden, Washington, Sampson, Stevenson. Sampson for me. Evermore, Wandell, Henderson, Walker, or Carter. Need 2, PPR league. Henderson and... If you want to play it safe, give me Henderson and Carter. If you want more upside, go Wandell and Henderson. Gonzalo, I know. We have to figure out a way to get that changed back. My husband tried to steal my phone and type, Callie's husband is awesome. Don't worry, I put a stop to it. How dare he? How dare he? Firebug, Warren or Burden? I'm going Burden. Billy, how to go against my son? Not done yet. It was a 2-week championship. He whipped my hind end this past week, though. I am down 233.46 to 172.88 right now. So far this week, I had Amon-Ra St. Brown, who got me 10.8. CeeDee Lamb, that got me 7.1. And Brandon Aubrey, who got me 16. I have the rest of my team left to go. He, so far this week, has had RJ Harvey, who got him 16. Debo, that got him 10. Ladd, that got him 3. Gibbs, that got him 5. Montgomery, that got him 5. Loop, that got him 11. And the Broncos defense got him 5. He still has Harold Fannin, Chase Brown, Puka Nacua, Trey McBride. I still have... he's got Burrow. I've got Jacoby. I have Christian McCaffrey, Brenton Strange, Drake London, Kyron Williams, Mike Evans, Travion Henderson, Michael Carter. So, yeah. After last week, I had come to terms that I had lost. Last week, I had already come to terms last week that I had lost. Why would I mention that? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Isn't that right, chat? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So if I'm getting text messages from someone about how they almost beat me, horseshoes and hand grenades. Listen, your boy was on the outside of the playoffs looking in. Got in last week. Made a run to the championship. Couldn't quite get a hold of Little Swag. Aaron Flynn, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Henderson, Tet, or DK? Full PPR with return yards. I'm probably still going Henderson there. Drake London or Monday Night Football or play it safe with Jalen Coker. Personally, I still play Drake London. If it's my team, I'm keeping Drake London in there for sure. Aaron, you rock. Thank you. Bucky, Drake, Henderson, start one for upside. I'm selling right now. Who's Drake? London, right? Bucky, Drake, London, Henderson. Bucky, Drake, London, Henderson. One verse upside. If I'm playing for upside, it's Drake, London. If I want to play it safe, it's Bucky Irving. No, because I don't think it would do any good to play Travion Henderson today if he was going to be limited. New England is still fighting for the 1 seed. They still technically haven't won the East yet either. And you have Ramondre Stevenson, who's been solid this year. So if you were going to limit Travion Henderson coming out of a concussion, to me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that you would even play him. You would just not have him active for today. Firebug, I'm going Genty. Godare or Hunter? Probably Godare. Full PPR Sampson over Stevenson? Yes. Yes. Tracy Dowdle or Stevenson? Dowdle safest. Tracy has the most upside. The Queen, DJ Moore, Tracy, or Corum for my flex. DJ Moore has the most upside. Tracy is safer. Brent, what's going on? Kareem, give me Drake London. Denali, Michael Wilson, Kenneth Walker, Burden, Michael Carter for the flex. Wilson has the most upside. Michael Carter is the safest. David, give me Tyler Warren over Gesicki. Give me Jalen Warren over Henderson. If you want to play it safe, if you want to risk it for a little bit more upside, then you can go with Henderson. Doomsy, let's get the shit. Let's go. Riley, Taysom Hill or Strange? Strange. Zopow. Need one tight end and one flex in PPR. London, Evans, Fannin, Pitts, Bucky. Pitts is your tight end. Evans is your flex. I changed my mind. I'm going to play Pitts and Fannin. Pitts and Fannin. Kareem, Strange over Tonjes. DC Nation, Luther Burden over Parker Washington. Kyron Williams over Michael Carter. Andre, Pierce, Parker Washington, or Brian Thomas Jr. I'm going to go Pierce for one. I would say Brian Thomas Jr. for the other one if you want to play it safe. Parker Washington if you want more upside. Bears DJ Moore and Olamide Zacchaeus have been downgraded to questionable with an illness. For what it's worth. Brent, Juwan Johnson or Hunter Henry? Give me Johnson. Lisa, Tonjes, Michael Mayer or Waller? Give me Tonjes. If it's you and it's 50-50 between you and the other guy, would you play Carter or Wilson? It really depends on the rest of my roster, Molly, because it depends on who I have around. If I have some risky plays in my lineup already and I'm shooting for upside, then at that point, I'm probably going to go Michael Carter to play it safe and help balance it out. If you have a roster that is full of a lot of safe guys with good floors but not very high ceilings, or if you've got some players in some tougher matchups that don't have a lot of upside, then at that point I roll with Michael Wilson because you need more upside. Riley, yes, the weather in Buffalo looks terrible. Tonjes or Loveland, I've got Tonjes higher. Fannin or Strange, I've got Fannin higher. Caleb Williams or Brissett, we've got Brissett higher. Juwan Johnson, Loveland or Waller, Juwan Johnson. Sausage or bacon, give me some bacon. Walker or Pollard, Mason, I'm going to go Walker if you want more upside. Tonjes or Hunter Henry, give me Tonjes. Juwan Jennings or Tet. Since Ted McMillan is sick, I will go with Juwan Jennings right now. The Moroverse, Taylor, Genty, Etienne, and Irving. Taylor and Genty for sure. If you want more upside, it's Etienne. If you want to play it safe, it's Irving. Pittman or Dowdle, since it's a PPR league, I will lean Pittman. One wide receiver and two flex, Jennings, Wilson, Carter, Swift, Moore, or Corum. My one wide receiver is going to be Jennings. My two flex will then be Carter and Wilson if you want the most upside. Carter and Swift if you want to play it safe. Yeah, it sounds like the flu is just knocking people over. Britton, Juwan Jennings or Jacoby Myers? Give me Juwan Jennings. Riley, Sampson or Breece Hall? Full PPR? I'll go with Sampson. Aaron, you missed my answer yesterday. For what? For your question? So I have a ton of bacon left over. Been smoking bacon almost every morning for the past 6 days. Oh, which reminds me, I have a ham that I did not put in the oven. I'll be right back. My bad. I forgot that I I preheated the oven, and I was like, I told myself, before you go live, go out and check to make sure the oven is preheated so you can put the ham in. And then Daniel starts talking about bacon, and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to put the ham in. D. Scott, welcome to Hole and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Moist. Is this the last live stream? No. I will be live next Sunday as well. I don't think that we'll do like a public live stream though, like I did yesterday. I think it will just be a members only live stream to end the year. Oh, you asked the same question in Super Chat, but you missed it. Gotcha. D. Scott, Kyron, Genty, Stevenson, and Sampson need to start too. I'm going Kyron and Genty. If you want more upside, then you could go Sampson and Genty. Crash Batter, becoming a member for the 31st month. Choose 2 in a full PPR. Ramondre, Kenneth Walker, DeAndre Swift. Give me Swift and Walker. Since DJ Moore is sick, I would say Pittman's a little safer right now. Tonjes, Tyler Warren, or Strange? I'm going Strange. Pearsall or Sampson? It's Sampson. This is Anna's last live stream of the season, though. This is Anna's last live stream of the season. So she will be gone. I will be here, hanging out, chilling. It might be a shorter stream too. It might only be like an hour. I'm still going DJ Moore over Brian Thomas Jr. Michael Carter over Dowdle. The Queen, since DJ Moore is sick, would you put in Corum or Tracy? Tracy's safer. Y'all rent deer? Daniel, you got that job. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Luckily for Jake, this role deals with charities focused on senior services. I will hook him up. I'm going to walk away from that one. W. Sauter, becoming a member for the 11th month. What up, Kyle? Would you play Sampson over Breece Hall? Yes, I would. Like 38%, like some insane number. 38% of Shedeur Sanders' targets have come to the running back position since he took over as starter. The Eagles' defense over the Rams. It's risky. I probably don't. I'm probably still playing the Rams. Chris, I'm playing Michael Carter over DJ Moore. Furio, I'm playing Carter over Corum as well. How to comment on this stream? He's not a member. He's going to have to pay. He's going to have to pay for it. Does Detroit look for a new play caller this offseason? Yes, they will. Yeah, they will. Dan Campbell's not going to continue to call plays. Unfortunately, it didn't work out with Johnny Morton. Luther or Tet with more sick. Luther is safer. Tet has more upside. I would play both of them over DJ Moore. Just depends on which one you want. Brissett, Shuck, or Williams. We have Brissett the highest ranked out of that group. Highest ranked. Alex Rice, becoming a member for the 55th month. Yo, Kyle, Baker or Gainwell in my super flex? I'm going Baker. Full PPR plus 5 point per running back reception bonus, 4-point passing, 6-point rushing touchdown. Thanks for everything. I'm probably still going Baker. Typically in the super flex, I'm going to stick with the quarterback. He's trying to sabotage. There will be no saboteurs here today. Danny, London, Michael Wilson, or Shakir? Still going London. Eric Jr. becoming a member for the 7th month and a full PPR. Start 3. Evans, Olave, AJ, Myers, Michael Wilson. Currently have Evans, Olave, AJ starting. I'm starting Evans, Olave, and then if you want to play it safe, Myers, Jacoby Myers. If you want more upside, Michael Wilson. And then I'm playing Juwan Johnson over Barner for tight end. RDE, Samson or Michael Carter? Samson has more upside. Michael Carter is safer. Kyle tried to sabotage the ham. No, it's good. We're good now. Need 4 wide receivers. Olave, A.J. Brown, Michael Wilson, Jennings, DJ Moore, Evans. It is Olave. It is Evans. It is Jennings. And it is Michael Wilson. $12:37. I'm probably going to go to $12:45. Another 8 minutes or so. 8, 9 minutes. 10-ish most. 10 max. Texas barbecue again. Ooh. So no faith in A.J. Brown, especially. It has nothing to do with A.J. Brown, Eric. It has everything to do with the weather. I mentioned at the beginning of the show that I'm not picking a Philadelphia or a Buffalo wide receiver. The weather is going to be terrible there. It sucks so much to be in the 3rd place game and be outscoring both of the people in the championship. This happens to me almost every year. Been there, done that. I was just telling my son a story about this. This was probably 7, 8 years ago now at this point. I can't really remember. I was playing in I've told you guys the big high stakes leagues I used to play in, full rosters, contracts, all of that. We played full defensive lineups. So defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, cornerbacks, safeties, everything. 1 year, I had the number 1 team, number 1 seed. I forget what seed I was playing. And I forget what seed I was playing, but I ended up beating them by 3 points or something like that, 3 or 4 points. And on Wednesday, they did a stat correction, and I lost half a sack and 2 tackles from my players, and it took away 5 or 6 points. So I ended up losing the game by 1 or 2 points. Didn't get to play for the championship, had to play the 3rd place game instead, and I steamrolled the 3rd place game by 50 fantasy points. And I ended up, it was the difference between, and I outscored both of the teams in the championship. It was the difference between winning $1,000 and $250. How many leagues was I in this year? Only 2. Good old Texas Snakes. Are we doing anything for the playoffs like the regular season? Yeah, we'll have videos for the playoffs. We'll have some videos out that will have pick'ems in it. We'll talk about what to look for in the games in case you guys are doing best ball drafts or any type of fantasy stuff or any betting or anything like that. We'll talk about, we'll have some standalone videos. We'll have some standalone videos for the playoffs. And then, of course, like I've mentioned a few times, our new live show that will be airing Mondays and Wednesdays. I'll talk playoffs and stuff during that too. What do you think about a league where the 3 best records make the playoffs and the last 3 playoff spots go to highest points? I do think that is one of the most fair ways to do it. Even if it's not 3 spots, but at least saving a spot for the highest scoring team that would have not made the playoffs. Eric, how bad is the weather? It's supposed to be terrible. From everything I read, it's supposed to be rain, 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 and lots of it, and very heavy. I guess you get too busy to play anymore, yet you know a lot more through years of... Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I'm live Sunday morning, right? So if there's changes to my lineups that I have to make on Sunday morning, I can't do it. I mean, I could, but I don't. So that got to be a problem. And then, yeah, like waiver wire stuff, like trying to do waivers, it's a lot. Red Hulk becoming a member for the 51st month with the SNF wide receiver sick and banged up. Pick one. DJ Moore, Pearsall, or Burden. Burden's going to probably be the safest bet there. Who do I have for pick'ems this weekend and tomorrow? You're a member, so if you get into Discord, you can see all the picks that Jake laid out. I'll give you guys one. I can't give you all of them because you have to be a member to get them. And even though members can only chat, this is still a live stream that's open to the public to see. I'll give you one. I'm going to look at... I would say Jacoby Brissett over 229.5 passing yards. Firebug, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Super Bowl predictions. Keep an eye out. We'll have stuff on that. Oh, my nose. I've made it to the playoffs every year I've played except my first year. I found this channel my second year has increased my knowledge a ton. Appreciate you in the community. Callie, that's awesome to hear. Thank you for sharing that. Jags versus the Rams in the Super Bowl. I mean, the one thing that we can definitely... I don't want the Eagles to make it. I would like to have 2 brand new teams in the Super Bowl this year. In high-paying league, I was number 1 all year. First seed, first in points for, but lost week 16 by 2 points. Josh Allen, 4 other injuries. Currently in the third-place game and beating both champions. Yeah. John, A.J. Brown, Harrison Jr., or Pittman. Pittman's going to be the safest play. Would you play Carter over Breece Hall? Yes, I would. Need 13 points in the flex and a full PPR. Wilson has your best chance at upside. G-Easy, Henderson or Sampson? Henderson has the highest ceiling. Sampson has the best floor. Aaron, you got it, man. Jags are going to lose to the Colts today and lose their first place in the South. They ain't going to the Super Bowl. Adam, Happy New Year's to you as well. Hopefully 2026 is an amazing year for everybody. All right, chat. We're going to wrap it up there. Championship week is here. Good luck to everybody today playing for fantasy championships. Hopefully all of your lineup decisions work out well for you. We had a fun stream today. We did some flying suckets. Talking football for a little bit. Having some fun. That's what this is all about. So hopefully all of you have a great Sunday. Hopefully you all have a restful, peaceful, relaxing day. Started 1-5, now in your first championship. Absolutely. Congrats on making it all the way back. Good luck today, Headliner Nation. It's awesome. Hey, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere this offseason. Stick around. Tons of content coming your way. Just really looking forward to a lot of the things that we're going to be doing. So I ask you to stick around. And what the hell's a flying sucket? Scroll back, you'll see. Headliner Nation, have a great rest of the day. Peace out, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll catch you all in the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners.
on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid.